Here we go.
This is built in.
Yeah.
Tonight on an interview with an interesting person, Melik, Part 2, with your host, Kevin Schoen, Larry the Band, and me, Sexy Hermit.
Thank you, Larry.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that so much. This is
Which camera's?
interview.
Oh, that's camera's live. Okay.
Yes.
That's like.
Oh,
I miss
man.
these
Oh,
days.
well, you know, you got to turn it around.
Yeah, but it's backwards, so it's kind of
Well,
it's a window
well,
cling.
yeah. It's a window clean.
clean, so it's not a sticker outside; it's a cling inside.
We have Melik Brown here. An interview with an interesting person, Part 2.
Partner
Part 2. I always think "do" is cooler than "two" because
From
it's
the
like
movie?
French, right? Part 2.
What was it, an airplane movie or something?
Yeah,
like
I think
that?
so. I think Airplane did Part 2, didn't they? They didn't do Part 2 because why would you, right?
That's so American.
I know, it's so... Part 2, I'm only going, if I ever do anything Part 2, you know, I'm switching it over. Thank you. That fixed it all. So tell us about your clingy things again.
Oh, Lansing Made, lansingmade.com. What basically, if you find me on Facebook or something like that, and you love Lansing, get a hold of me and I'll deliver if you're local to Lansing. The cool thing about this, I can say prices, right? $6,
sure.
but $1 goes to the Women's Center of Greater Lansing.
Sweet.
So that's one of the things we talk about is collaboration. The Women's Center of Greater Lansing is a fantastic organization that help uplift women in time of their needs. And they usually get people at their most tragic, chaotic point in time in life, so to help get them the psychological help, job help, like all the help
Where is
that they
the
need.
center at?
I wish I could remember the address, but it's
okay.
on Michigan Avenue.
Oh, okay. Right along the main corridor in Lansing?
Yeah, if you're heading east, it's before the avenue, and if you're heading west, it's before Sparrow. So right in the middle of all that.
So tell me about
2722 East Michigan Avenue, I think.
How long has it been since you kind of formulated the idea for Lansing Made? How long has that kind of been gesticulating?
6 or 7 years.
6
I
or 7
started.
years. Okay.
Well, I started with an idea of like.
Yeah.
So this was the idea.
Yep. Show me.
An identity.
Right.
Of what could be the identity. So if you think of Detroit, the D.
Right.
You think of L.A. It's L.A.
Right.
You know, if you think of certain things, you have certain. Visualizations.
Right.
And Lansing didn't have a visualization. So Ben Graham, the graphic designer, came up with all this stuff. I didn't come up with this. But we had lots of conversations. So he asked me, how do I plan on using it? What it's going to be used for? And of course, you have to have online website, merchandise, being able to screen print it without it having to cost like these.
$1 $000.
Yeah, $1 This is half $1 gazillion because it's usually a 2-print press because we use black and white shirts. So the third color is the fabric, but that's probably getting too far into it.
Yep.
But yeah, so it just started with these conversations. Ben Graham,
you started collaborating with
with
logo
him.
design.
Yep, and then he came up with the initial design, and it was so far out that you know how you get something and you look at it on this little small binary device and you're like, I received your message, but I need you to know I need some time with this before I actually give her real response. So I wanted to look at it like on a screen, not this little bitty thing. And the more I looked at it, the more it blew me away. I mean, the nuances in here with the windows and the the clock and how he did the perspective and the L and all this. I was like, oh my god! So then that started, and then
those are the two iconic buildings of Lansing.
But I didn't want the Capitol to be like blown up because politics is dividing, right? But it's very important because Lansing became Lansing because they decided to make it the capital. It was supposed to be Detroit, and they said, "Well, that's too far.
Let's just throw this town here,
right?
And make it the capital."
It kind of was because it wasn't a town. It was a lot of dirt and swamp.
Yeah, kind of like D.C. They did that in Washington D.C. It just Where are we going to put the Capitol? I don't know. Next to this river, it's going to be a swamp. And they did that same thing in Lansing, basically.
They did literally
exactly
the same
thing.
So,
what's there? The Capitol building. Nothing else was here. That was the very first thing that was here.
Yeah, that started it. And then Lansing Made as a website was available. So that's kind of, I had some ideas of what I wanted to call it.
Yep.
And it's difficult to call it Lansing, Williamston, Grand Ledge, Mason, St. John's Made.
Yeah.
But if you think about the entity, people travel back and forth through all that. So we promote things all points between, like St. John's and Grand Ledge and Williamston. So, but, I can't call it all those things made because that's
a long,
more than a mouthful.
Yeah, right. That'd be a really long URL to type in. It'd be like 15 minutes. Lansing, Williamston, Grand Ledge.
Bookmark this website.
Rapids, Charlotte, blah, 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 blah.
Sometimes I get confused and go into Owasso because it's so close. But I'm like, Shiawassee County. But, I know a lot of people from that area. Plus, it's a nice motorcycle ride.
Right. Yeah, really. Yeah. You are a motorcycle guy, aren't you? Ooh.
Yeah. Sexy.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about my life partner, my 3 kids?
Oh, yeah. Well, somebody must think you're sexy. Somebody must think you're sexy if you're...
No, they're awesome. But that's just part of it. We live in Lansing. We live it, walk it, talk it, breathe it. Yeah, have a good time.
Yep.
What are you doing now? Still doing the internet things and stuff, and putting in fiber optics and stuff?
Internet, schminternet, so fun.
No, I don't think it's really gonna last. That internet thing.
Well, it's a fad. That's what they all say. It's just a big fad. It'll be gone.
Email will be gone soon.
Yeah, well, probably. I hope so. I hate email.
My commentary, though, is BCC, use it. Because reply all is the most painful thing ever.
Really? You don't like reply? I always encourage reply all.
Why?
Because
it's just bing, 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 bing.
Because
BCC.
If I want everybody... Oh, blind carbon copy?
Yes.
Well,
if you want everybody to see something, put a document on so people could see the updates on the document instead of getting notices. Bing, 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 bing. I agree. I don't need to know that 3 people in a row say I agree.
Yeah, like there's hundreds of people getting emailed on one. Yeah.
Let's go to a document.
Internet etiquette 101, dude.
Yeah,
well,
BCC.
That's not really 101. It's more like internet email etiquette 202. Like, come on, dude. We could do a whole episode on internet email etiquette here.
Right here, right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, but we will defer that for a little bit more interesting show.
Talk about something interesting. I don't know. Like, what does that mean? We're out of time? Oh.
All right.
Changing diapers is interesting.
Dude, are you into that now? You must be.
Well, I don't know if into it is the right way to say it, but it's what happens a lot.
Right.
Which is weird because the baby acts like it's new every time.
Really?
So I have no interest in this. And I'm like, why are you getting up trying to walk around? We got to change the dirty diaper.
Yeah, right.
And he's like, no, I want to be over here. It's really weird. And I say all the time, I'm like, we do this every day. Why are you giving me such a hard time? He's like, I want to walk, bro.
Yeah, I want to walk, bro. Come on, man. I want to walk, bro. I'm new. This is all new to me.
See, the other kids, they came to me, they already knew how to go to the bathroom on their own.
Well, that's because they were older, right?
Yeah, and I was like, all right, this is awesome. And then I was like, well, what happens now?
Yeah. Well, they could probably tell you a little bit of the history, right? All right, well, good. This has been episode number 2 of Melik Brown.
LansingMade.com.
LansingMade.com. Interview with an interesting person.
You are interesting.
No, that's you, man.
Oh.